Everybody, told you I was going to do one about pedals and effects. Decided to break that down into two separate topics. So I want to talk to you real quick about these little cool multi-effect pedals. Most people end up getting one of these early on because they're real affordable. They have a ton of effects in them for the price. There's nothing wrong with this. I found a video on YouTube actually where Lincoln Brewster's live setup is a POD XT live multi-effect pedal. So you can get good sound out of things like this. The key for church is that the sounds in them aren't set up for church. And so to get the best sound for church, you end up having to program your own. Most people I meet that have a multi-effect pedal have never taken the time to try to program their own sounds because they think it's too hard or something. But it's really the key to getting good sound. So there's little pedals like this. This is a little Digitech 2-button model where you're just one button is for going up through the sounds and the other one's for going down. If you buy one of these, spend the extra 20 bucks if you can. Get the one with the expression pedal. Because see, this will also give you your volume pedal, and that comes in real handy in a worship setting. If you have a little bit more money, I want to show you this. If you can get something just a little bit bigger. Now this is older, and it's not super expensive. Okay, this is a Boss unit. And the reason I say is it doesn't really have any more effects than the other one, but because it has 3 bank switches, it makes it more flexible in a live situation because we've been talking about 3 settings, right? Your clean, your dirt, and your wet. And you can then program those in 1, 2, 3. You can switch then back and forth between them in the middle of your song or your set real easy. So if you can get a little bit bigger one that's got some more selections, that's cool. Again, expression pedal for volume. You can pre-select and make it a wah. You can do different things with it. These will always have a tuner in them, which is super handy because you got to be in tune. And programming this and setting this up is really, really simple. And so I want to show you how to do it real fast just because it is so simple to do. The foundation of the whole thing is our clean setting. And so you're basically going to pretend that, you know, this is your amp right here. Okay, and so I'm going to go down here, and I created a clean setting, all right? So we'll just clean. Okay, and I didn't do anything complex. I found an amp model that I liked pretty good. I EQ'd it just like we said in the other video, and then I put a little bit of reverb on it, just like we said in the other video, and I saved it as a patch. Okay, so right now on this pedal board, I push this button and I get that sound. Now the key is almost all the pedal boards will have a copy feature. And the easiest way to have good sound on a pedal board for beginning out, like you are probably, is program your clean sound and then copy it to your other 2 patches. So it's the same. It's the same all the way across. And that becomes your foundation of your sound. And then the volume's the same and everything. You've got the same amp, the same EQ settings. You save it to all 3 places. And then building your dirt and building your wet sound is as simple as going back, adding your distortion and adding your delays on top of what you've done. So we're going to do that real quick. It's going to be probably a little boring, but I want you to see how easy it is to do. So I'm going to go, I want to make my dirt sound, and I do that by adding distortion. So I'm going to pick a distortion model out of the list of what's here. So it says this is an overdrive pedal. Okay. So I'll go with that and I'll just tweak it a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more drive on it. tone down a little bit. It's got a little bit of treble in it. And then I'm going to adjust the volume of it so that it matches with my clean channel. So that might be pretty close. So I can write to that spot and I save what I just made. Now I can compare them. That was tough, wasn't it? So I add my overdrive pedal, and now I've got my dirt setting. So I'm in those situations, I need to go back and forth between them. I've got them both. And they're right there together. And obviously I could take time, I'm in a hurry for this, but you could tweak it a little bit more, play with the tone of it, you know, play with the levels, all that stuff. So, but clean, dirt, wet. To make my wet tone, I'm going to add delay and stuff to that sound that I just made for dirt. That's the easy way in the beginning. So again, I'm going to take that sound and I'm going to copy it. And so now it's in both these banks. Right? So I've got clean, dirt, and dirt again. Okay? And now I'll just tweak that. I'll make my wet sound. So I'm going to go back in here because on for the purposes of the wet sound, I want a little bit more distortion. And I'm going to go down the line here and I'm going to add my delay. I think I want to add a little bit more, so I'm going to put a little piece of a chorus on top of it. Alright, and now I'm going to save that to that spot. 2 pushes of a button. So now I've got, going across my pedal board here, right in a row and easy to get to, I've got my clean, my dirt, and my wet, and they're all right there in a row, nice and easy. Now again, these are the foundational tones. Yeah, you can explore all the amp models, you can explore all the pedals, you can put different things together. That's one of the fun things about learning to program your own pedal, is you can really stack things up and have a lot of fun with it. But these 3 tones, see, these are saved as my bank 1. I can go into church anytime I want, no matter what's been going on, if I've been playing with sounds, if I've had time to find them all or not. I can go into church, I can plug in. Clean is patch 1, dirt is patch 2, wet is patch 3. The sound guy can fix 1 level because I've made them all the same volume, and I can play an entire worship set without any problem at all, and I've even got my onboard volume pedal for fading in and out. So it's super handy. Now later on we'll get into the analog board I'm building. It's got all kind of different pedals on it, and there's all kinds of extra challenges that go with that, and that's going to be some fun and give you some options that are really cool. But in the beginning, a lot of guys have these multi-effect pedals, and so I thought I'd take a couple minutes and show you how to best work them out so you can start making your special moments. So, you guys take it easy. I hope the stuff's helping out, and I'll try to not take so long to put one up next time.